Yo,
Yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, it's Friday.
Friday. Boy, that bitch came back again.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude, thank God to
yeah,
be in the
never see
land of
another one.
the living.
All right. Shit, that what's up. That what's up.
You didn't, bro, that didn't sound like you was glad to be in the land of the living. You like, all right.
Hey, man, we live to see another Friday, but that's always a blessing. You know what
It
I'm saying?
is. It really is a blessing, especially with what's going on. But before we get to that, how your week was, bro?
Oh, my week been straight. You know, shit. I just took almost a day from work just to vibe. Hey, and I've been vibing. You feel me? I've been
Okay,
chilling
okay.
though. Yeah, I've been straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I've
not.
been trying to learn about my multiple streams of income this week, trying to get into the cryptocurrency, but it ain't working out. It's a coin that I've been watching that I really want to invest in, but Coinbase don't. You can't buy it on Coinbase.
Which corn?
The Dodge coin.
Dog corn. Yeah, yeah.
The
That's
Dodge coin is going to do something, but you can't buy it on Coinbase. And I don't know how to buy it on the other one that you told me about. And the other one just don't seem secure. It didn't take me through no security questions or nothing. It
what?
just like
Which
that
one?
the KuCoin one.
KuCoin is the because like with cryptocurrency, the only thing it is by is only about your address that you get for any platform that you log into is about that platform. It's about that address. Only way that you have to do all the security questions and shit if you're gonna buy from right there. I mean, you're gonna still have to do security questions. You know what I'm saying? If you try to withdraw anything or anything like that, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to send your ID in and all that shit. But that's where you buy the KuCoin, not KuCoin, but Coinbase is a larger platform for large like with their market cap. You know what I'm saying? That you got to have a large market cap to go on the Coinbase. So you're not gonna find anything cheap there. You know what I'm saying? KuCoin is where the cheaper stuff at. You
Okay,
know?
so I guess what I don't get, like I kind of figured out my whole stock thing, and I got that doing what it's gonna do. But with the coins, it say like per coin.
You see what you
To me, if I buy $50 worth, there should be a lot of goddamn coins. Why does that not equal out with the coins like that?
what
Because the stocks
hold
do.
up.
If you say $7 a stock, the stock is $7 a share. But the coin's not like leveling out like it say.
It do. What why you say that? Why you say it don't?
Because okay, on KuCoin, because I can't buy the Dodge coin on Coinbase.
Yeah.
So on KuCoin, I was like, let me see if I can buy it over here. But I was like, first, it ain't even asked me to make no account or nothing. So I tried to go make an account. Did that. It wasn't very extensive, very basic.
You ain't complete you ain't it let you set. I mean, you haven't set up an account yet. Like
Well, I
what
don't
you?
know how to do it then, because I swear I went to do it, and it didn't really ask me for much or nothing but to make a password, and I was like, is this legit?
Yeah,
Meanwhile, I go to the Dodge coin, and I see it went up with 1 cent from yesterday.
yeah.
I said, okay, I want to get
It's
this wide.
dog. It's dog coin.
I ain't talking about no dog. I don't got dog. I said Dodge. Doge is the one I'm
That's
talking about.
dog. That's dog.
Whoever. It looked like Dodge to me.
That's dog. It's dog. Nigga created that. This coin is a mean coin. That's why I hate this damn coin. This coin is not backed by anything, but because like people that's not that familiar with crypto, they go like everybody buying it, and as long as you buy it, that big gonna have value. You know what
So
I'm
okay,
saying?
check it. I tried to get it on. I tried to get it on what's it called?
Cool coin.
KuCoin.
Yeah.
And it said that it was when I put in $100 to try to buy $100 of a $13 coin, a 13-cent coin, it was like, how much KuCoin do you want? And I'm like, what? Like, why don't just do it for you like Robinhood do with the stocks? It was weird.
I don't know. I don't. So you try to buy right on KuCoin? I mean, you deposit right on KuCoin.
I ain't deposit shit. I was trying to like put in. I was trying to set it up to deposit.
Okay, because you can't buy coins with money. You got to buy coins with coins. So you got to buy Bitcoin in order to buy another coin. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why
That's
why I asked you, bro. You give me a little tease of information and not the whole story. Because I'm like, this shit don't make sense. So you have to buy Bitcoin to buy other coins.
You have to buy Bitcoin is the easiest one because it's the biggest one. And like instead of setting up your profile, well, not profile, instead of putting all your information onto KuCoin, use Cash App to buy the Bitcoin and transfer your Bitcoin from Cash App to KuCoin. Then you buy Dogecoin with your Bitcoin.
So what does a Bitcoin average out to in American dollars? Is it the 67,000 that a Bitcoin is worth?
You're gonna buy whatever you're gonna put on it. You're gonna put $100
right, that's
worth.
What I'm saying. But
how $100 worth in however much you buy, that's how much you're gonna have. It don't matter how much it's gonna be $100 worth. Well, like deduct their fees and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make sense.
I mean, it's not.
I guess the part that I'm lost about is if I buy, that is a crumb of a Bitcoin. Not even a crumb. That is a speck of a Bitcoin.
Yeah,
so if I buy that, okay, so if I buy that speck is still worth $100 when I try to transfer it into dog. What you calling dog? I've been calling it dog. And to that coin.
Yeah. Yeah, you just bought $100. You bought $100 worth of Bitcoin. You're not buying. If you want to buy one, Bitcoin, then you go in and spend you $67,000.
Yeah.
But if you buy $100 worth, you're going to get the 0.5. I mean, 1 cent, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? You're not buying. You don't care how you just buying $100 worth. You know what I'm saying? But when you buy, just know that Bitcoin could go up or down. So you can have more money if it's going up, or you can have less money if it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole problem. Just like in the stock.
Once I buy the dog coin, it don't matter what Bitcoin doing as long as the dog going up.
Yes, you buying it just like.
Now, how do I turn? Okay, let's say I hit a lick on that. That 13 cent turned into $1. How I get my cash? How can I?
You blanking out. But you said how you do it, how you reverse it. You're either going to have your information on KuCoin and cash out that way, and you're still gonna have to change it to another coin that you like. Either you're going to change it back to Bitcoin, and you can send your Bitcoin back to your Cash App, or USDT. You can change the USDT and cash it out that way. But it is multiple ways. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, then you ain't locked up. I don't think it's gonna work. Well, we live. I don't know what happened to TT, but you know what I'm saying? The crypto, you know what I'm saying? This shit, it's some wild shit, but you get into it, you can make a lot of money. Or you can lose a lot of money, depending on what you know what I'm saying? Just research into these coins. All these coins are backed by something. Except Dogecoin. Dogecoin is a fake coin, but as long as the people keep buying it, that big they gonna keep on. It's not a fake coin. Let me start saying fake coin. It's just a coin that's just not backed by anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the hell going on right now.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. We got disconnected. It's been messing up all night, but we still trying to get this podcast out. We apologize, but the internet is not. It just keep going out every few minutes. So we're gonna see if we can get Tony Twice back on the live. And if somebody can help us figure out how to edit these YouTube videos, that would be super dope. So that we can not show y'all all these mistakes. But we trying to, y'all. Sometimes I feel guilty when we don't put nothing out because it look like we ain't trying. We really are. It's just sometimes the internet over here does not work in our favor. I see the timer kept going on the recording, so I don't know if it just sat there and showed us black.
Oh, I would dare talk with it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't know if you ever coming back or not. You know what I'm saying?
My fault if you was talking to yourself. We got to try to go get the audio back too, because that's now gone. But that's what happens when you do things live. If anybody technical out there that can help us figure this thing out the right way,
man, shit, we got it. Did that motherfucker internet need to stay on? You know what I'm saying?
And I got 500 by 500 or whatever that's called through Frontier.
Man, you need to stay with Bright House or whatever they call it now.
Spectrum. All right, you ready? They keep it
already recording.
Yeah, but I had to just get the audio back too. But anyway, like I was saying, that is a lot of dog. You know what I'm saying? That we would get when that 13 cent turned into $1. And
yeah,
how do I
get if it turns to $1? It's not a guarantee. Like it's thousands of coins out there. You feel me? If the coin that you get hit a dollar is monumental. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but if down $1, if I buy that $100 worth at 13 cents and he turned it, it's 50 cents. How I can't buy some of my money in US dollars in my hand?
Well, let me show you. I'm gonna show y'all a little something right fast.
Yeah, let's educate us as black people. We got to get our multiple streams of income.
Okay, they want they want them profile. That bit ain't got nothing. Ain't got that much on that bit. Now you can't see that bit.
It's
ain't got that much on it. But like, see that bit right here. Damn. See the backs. This is backs. What I was telling you about, right?
No, I can't see it because of the glare, bro. But just tell me.
But okay, so say like, no, say the backs is 0.001, so it's less than a penny. You understand? But I put $100 in that bit. You know what I'm saying? When I first got on, I don't remember what it was at. You know what I'm saying? But I put $100 in. That bit got up $2,000. You know what I'm saying? In like 2 weeks. You feel me? It's back down now. I'm back down to like 1,200 now, but I still made 12 times my money. You feel me? So it's just getting on to the right coin. You know what I'm saying? And ride that way. Like even like
but okay. So how you turn that? What if you made 12? Let's say you keep 1,000 invested, and you want to bring 2 back to you in physical cash. Can you do that?
Yeah. So you trade it in for Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? You want $200 worth of Bitcoin. You sell it on KuCoin, and then you send your Bitcoin to Cash Out. And Cash Out, you can cash right out from there. You transfer cash out to regular money. You know what I'm saying? It's other ways to do it, but that's the fastest way that I have, because you could cash straight out for Coinbase. But Coinbase be taking like 3-4 days or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cash App is the lick. You feel me? For me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't cash shit out. Like, any money that I'd invested into goddamn cryptocurrency is money that's out of that I just say is gone.
Right. That's how I feel about my stocks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to put an extra $50 in there every check. Everybody can't do that, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever you can do to start, to at least start your multiple streams of income until you can figure out something you can sell or something, you know what I'm saying? Do what you can do, because we got to get it. We got to go out here. White people know how to get their money, and that's why they got the better credit report scores and all of that, and we need to get up on it. Like, get up on our money, be about our business. So, I don't know. I mean, it might... there's ways to get it. We all out here trying. I think it's dope to share what we know with y'all, and then what we don't know, share it with us. Let us know. Comment, subscribe, email, Red Cup Podcast on IG. Inbox us, drop in our DMs. Let us know how to get this money. Everybody help each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we got past the catch up of what's going on with us, so let's talk about what's going on in the world. So, police done went to hell in the handbasket again. And we lost another young black king to the hands of the police. Dante,
how you feel about that situation? Like about the situation with Dante, with the latest shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you judge? Like, how do you, when you first hear that, you know what I'm saying, and she saying that she pulled out the wrong scrap that she thought it was, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm gonna be 100% honest. When I first heard it, I was like, that's one hell of a mistake. Yeah. And then I was like, that would really suck for the world to turn against you over an honest mistake. You know, I was trying to think about it in an empathetic way. But then when I saw what the taser looked like, and it's bright the fuck yellow, and it's on your weak side, they know that it's not on there. So if you're right-handed, your gun is on your right side, your taser is on your left. If you're left-handed, your gun is on your left side, your taser is on your right. This is what they know. She's been a trainer in the police force for 25 years. That's when empathy left me.
Yeah. See that, like how I see it.
That's when I was like, you can't tell me it was a mistake, now, ma'am, because first of all, there's too many things in place to keep you from making that mistake. And they said that the gun is significantly heavier than the taser is. So all the time that you had it aimed at that young man, looking at it, you saw it wasn't bright yellow. Yeah. So how did you make this mistake? That's not a mistake, niece. You did that on purpose.
Like, either way, if she felt it was a mistake or not, what I feel like, it's just some professions that these mistakes cannot be made.
Nope.
Me? And if you do make the mistake, you got to pay the consequences for them. You know what I'm saying? Jit paid for his life. Like Jit like lost his life behind that shit. You understand me? It ain't no justifying. If you made a mistake, you got to pay. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bad mistake to make. Even like, you can't make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no other, like, with that and being like doctors and shit like that. Even with doctors, if they make mistakes on the job, it's malpractice. Know what I'm saying? You feel me? So how if you make a mistake, but they did charge, but they charged with like manslaughter or something.
That's up to 10 years. But they got to prove to me it was a mistake, though. How you make that kind of mistake when your taser is goddamn school bus yellow? How the hell do you make that mistake?
Not even about the color, because when you in the like the midst of it, you know what I'm saying? I highly doubt if you looking at the color.
Before she shot it, Before she shot it, she had it in front of her for a while. There's no way you didn't know that was a gun. I'm sorry. There was too many things. You had too many opportunities to realize that mistake. If it was truly a mistake, I'm sorry. You can't tell me.
Is there a video or anything that's out there?
Apparently, I saw a video, but it don't like they gotten better with not letting us see so when she put it out, she was holding it at him, and I guess he was trying to get away, and then
I heard taser. She's saying taser. Know what I'm saying? But like, damn, that's a badass mistake that you make right there that cost somebody their life. You can't, in no way in the world you can make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, you got to pay the consequences for it. And I don't think it's. I think that's a slap on the. You know what I'm saying? On the hand.
Second of all, I still say she deserved to go to jail, whether it was a mistake or not, because there was no reason to go to your utility belt for an air freshener hanging from the goddamn rearview mirror. Second of all, when he said when y'all pulled up, he had a warrant. You see, he is a child with a young lady in the car with him, and even if he tried to run, chase him. If you can't catch him, you shit out of luck. Go to his house. You obviously pulled him up to know he got a warrant, so you know where he lives. You can go find him later. You don't have to get him right now. For you to go to your utility belt for those things is whack. It's not like he had a weapon. It's not like because he ran does not give you the right to shoot because you don't feel like you can't catch. Whether it be shoot a taser or a gun, there was no reason in none of that situation for her to go to her utility belt either.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what their protocol is like for a fleeing suspect. I don't know what. I know you can't use deadly force, but I don't know what kind of force you can use.
Run and tackle their ass like everybody else do on cops and everything else.
But them niggas use they taser now. A lot of them really use their taser.
But come on. I just don't. I feel like use your taser if they coming at you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I want to know because I ain't seen no video of that. So I want to know if there was a taser, was the taser justified in that situation? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
But it's a mistake that you can't make.
This why I'm so like, dang. The little boy called his mama. He said, "Mom, I'm being pulled over." She said, for what? He said, because of the air freshener hanging on the window. He said, they're also asking for insurance information. His mom said, okay, well, when the officer come back to tell him to get on the phone, and I'll give him all of your insurance information. His parents had just bought him the car, so he didn't have that stuff in there. So, but the car had insurance, and the mom had the information about it. But then when they came back, they saw he had a warrant, so he didn't have the opportunity to say, my mom wouldn't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They made them hang up the phone when they assumed they was being recorded. And the next time when the phone hung up, she said the next time they answered the phone, it was the girlfriend and her son was laying in the driver's seat lifeless. And she said they shot him.
Man, this shit so fucked up, dog. It just keep happening, dog. Like,
I was like, first of all, don't pull me over by no goddamn.
But they said that's the law, though. I've never heard about that law, but they said that shit is the law, though.
But in different states, it's different laws. But I don't know why you can't have an air freshener in that state.
I guess we don't have that law in Florida, man.
We don't, and if we did, we don't care. We love black ice too much. They have to pull us over by the black ice.
That's what I was saying. Like,
we have a legal tent in Florida. You know, we don't black ice.
Yeah, I hang everything on my goddamn rearview mirror.
Baby shoes, graduation tassels.
Man, they got everything on that bitch. Shit. So I guess I never knew about that law. You know what I'm saying? But I heard different people talk about it like it's normal. Which I ain't never heard of that shit. Like,
I guess in several states it must be a thing, but they ain't showing anything in Florida. We hang everything on our rearview mirror. And sometimes the rearview mirror get too weak and fall off, and we just drive with that bitch in between the seats.
The bed got no rearview.
Okay.
But shit, even with that, like it's so much other shit that happened in a week. Like, but first, hold up, cause we still ain't been able. RP to my nigga.
DMX, and I thought about it after we got off last week.
Like that was the, you know what I'm saying? He ain't died when we released. I mean, Dog Man X, my nigga. Salute to the dog. Just a couple episodes ago, we were just talking about it. Like I was telling you that who I was more influenced by. I got a bald head when I was in like the 9th grade. They started calling me Trick, but really DMX was the reason that I got a bald head. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That shit heavy on, like, nigga fuck with X, my nigga, but nigga know that nigga was anointed. You know what I'm saying? Salute to dog Man X, man. You know
yeah, rest in peace to DMX. I thought about it after we got off last week. I was like, oh, we didn't say rest in peace to DMX.
Oh, he went out of there yet, though.
Our podcast goes out on Friday, so it was like,
nigga,
we got to it on the audio, and I was like, nah, I'd rather it be organic. So
yeah, we can't call it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, even though other people was calling it, you don't ever want to jump out there wrong in bed, because that is not that ain't cool.
Yeah, that was happening a lot last week.
Yeah, and that pissed me off. Like, I think that people have become so desensitized, and everything is about being the first, being the one to break the news, that you would sacrifice this family feelings to be number one, and then be number one and wrong, while these people having to pray about whether they're gonna pull a plug or not, having to make that decision, and then here y'all come just jumping the gun and saying what you want to say. That's not cool. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, that's sloppy journalism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I tell people all the time. Well, I got an argument with somebody that called us journalists. I was like, we're not journalists, we're podcasters, and we don't do journalistic podcasting. We talk about what we see, but we don't profess to be journalists.
Yeah, we don't. Like we watch the news just like y'all. We just, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's it.
We reporting what we see and what we hear,
and how we feel about what we see. And also, let's talk about this Army sergeant who thought he was Billy Badass to that young black boy walking in his neighborhood. They said the little boy lived in the neighborhood, or the young man, he looked like he was between 17 and 20. You see that?
They said he grown, though. They said he's like 21, 22.
Okay, but that man treated him like that because he saw there was a little fear from that dude to him.
Yeah.
The little boy was trying to. The young dude.
That cracker big as a mother. Damn, I'm sorry, but that nigga was big as a motherfucker. Like, dang, it's so crazy. Like how I switched that up. But yeah, he was big as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, check butter for steroids and all kind of little shit like that. Though, like that nigga big though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like that bitch like Goldberg, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like. But nah, man, like I don't think he would have tried nobody like that he did.
That was his size. No, he wouldn't. Yeah. No, he absolutely wouldn't have. And for me, that's what made it even more cowardly. And why'd you push that man for? You didn't have to just put your hands on that man. He was on the sidewalk. He wasn't in your yard. But now you was mad about one nigga walking down the sidewalk. Now it's a ton on my side of the house, chanting on megaphones, all in the grass, putting signs in your yard. Oh, you was worried about one. Now you got a whole family reunion with the niggas out there in front of your house.
Well, he got
with some bitches and everything else they could call you.
Yeah, they got missing though. He ain't there no more though.
They say
they moved him.
They took him in for questionings or something.
No, they moved it. They like the shit crazy. They moved him to like witness protection, but he's the fucking aggressor. Like he's the like the shit crazy. Like I've never seen that shit before. He's the, know what I'm saying? He the nigga that should be going to jail.
That part.
And they moved it. The police moved him because the situation would get too heavy out there like that. But you know,
and his whole funky ass wife started looking through the windows and shit. She might as well go and lay down because she gonna dream about niggas to the day she die. Because they shouldn't have never tried that little boy. Or
Yeah,
they
they
whatever you want to call them.
dog, like I'm just saying, like but what they said, it still don't justify any of that shit going on from a sergeant in the army like that. You understand me? But what they saying is that buddy got. I mean, this might be just what they putting out there. So I'm reporting the rumor also is that Jit got mental issues or whatever. And he was out there being overly aggressive with some of the neighbors in the hood, and they went and got the sergeant to try to calm shit down, but that nigga he went overboard. You feel me? So I don't know what's true, what's not, but on tape, on that motherfucking video, boy, you did too much, brother. Like
Yeah, he was trying to go home. Let him go home.
Yeah, you should have been. And he lived in the neighborhood. You told brother that he wouldn't. He in the wrong neighborhood like that. That was too much.
It was his choice of words. It was his level of aggression. It was a lot of things. And if he was harassing people in the neighborhood, he definitely didn't have that energy when I saw him on the video. So until I see him being aggressive to other people in the neighborhood, they lying.
Yeah.
You got to show me. You showed me everything else. Show me that. Because why? Just like you pulled your camera out to show how rough and tough your husband was, where was that same camera when he was allegedly messing with the neighbors or people in the neighborhood? You should have got that on camera too.
I feel she a co-conspirator and all that. She should have got something done to her too.
Exactly, all of them. I think the army claimed that they don't stand by nobody who discriminates anybody and all of that. But we'll see what they're gonna do.
But that, the black man that said that, a black man hit general. You know what I'm saying? So
well, we'll see.
Like that boy stand tall though. Like when you get to a general status, my nigga, like nobody can tell you shit. You feel me? So and with other buddy too, the lieutenant out there in Virginia, also on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? The who they pulled over, they pulled over. Well, not
at the gas station.
Yeah, they sprayed her. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what like I try to correlate their situation to my life. You understand me? And he acted overly, you know what I'm saying, protective or calm. And I don't know if I would do the same in that situation. So I'll probably be knocked off at that point. You understand?
Yeah, you would, because you call them fuck niggas and PACs and all of everything else you get ready to say out your mouth. No. Yes, God, they gonna shoot you.
Scare you, dog. That shit scare you. So even nigga doing the right thing, the wrong thing happened to you.
They said take off that seatbelt. He was smart. He said, no, my hand's gonna stay out this window.
You bust me. Yeah,
he was very smart.
And you see where all this shit happened at Virginia, South Carolina, know what I'm saying? On the East Coast like that.
I feel like every time there is a police cop shooting and everybody going after the cop to go to jail or something like that, that's when these Karens and kids start to popping up left and right, and they just start getting out of control. Every time something happens, Karens and kids. Yeah, they get out of control, and I don't understand.
This shit's so crazy though. Like while we in the midst of the George Floyd joint, this shit going on in the midst of it, like the trial going on right now.
Right.
So
and the defense is bringing up their witnesses now, and their witnesses get shut down on the stand. Have you been seeing them clips?
I heard they try to bring another medical examiner in there and try to. He tried to say like it was because of the fumes coming from the car and stuff like that.
Carbon monoxide poisoning.
But he never made the medical report. He never examined it himself. He's just making assumptions. You know what I'm saying?
And that black man came up there to cross-examine and shut it down.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, they got these black dudes that went to school like that, you know what I'm saying? That did the right thing in life and they educated enough to catch all their BS. They got them boys fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They got no boy. Like, cuz you know, you get in the hood, my nigga. You get in the argument, boy. You got to bring your A game. Know what I'm saying? You can't bring no how I feel in this. Boy, you got to have evidence. You understand? And this what them boys doing. Like they're doing it from an intellectual standpoint.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, boy, I love it. I love it.
Love to see my black people shining. I do.
Yeah, yo.
And I have nothing against no other race, but I love being me. And I feel like when I see people of color shining and excelling in their areas of life, I feel like that's an extension of me. That's a part of me. And I am eternally grateful and extremely proud of any of their accomplishments, anything that they've done well. I'm like Issa. I'm rooting for everybody that's black all the time.
Hey. You already
all
know.
The time.
You already know, my nigga. I fuck with them boy, my nigga, like for real nigga shit though. I love to see black people out here in the streets, man.
I wouldn't want to be no other race. I don't care how much we go through. There's not another skin that I'd rather wear. Never. And let's talk about what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? On a lighter note, things that's going on. Master P son, Hersey Miller chose HBCU to take his talents to. I was like, right on, brother. I was so proud to see him make that step. I feel like people like him, I feel like people like that other number one prospect that's supposed to be going to HBCU. I feel like people like what Deion Sanders is doing at Jackson State, getting the HBCU games on ESPN against these other HBCU colleges. I'm telling you.
Like the thing, I really don't know the like. I probably need to look into this a little bit more, but I don't know the ground states of the college. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just say with the HBCUs, when they get all the way down to who is this going to trickle down to? Who is the head of the, you know what I'm saying? The school and shit like that. I hope it's somebody of the African descent. But you know, it's a lot of stuff that I don't know, so I'm not even going to speak to that. But
right, but what I will say though, even if the president of the HBCU is a Caucasian or Spanish or Irish, German, pink, yellow, purple, black, and white, if they all of those things, polka dotted and starry, the HBCU is something that it is still historical to us because back in the day, those are the only colleges that our people could go to. So we always want to keep them alive. So if the HBCUs have for years been tremendously underfunded, they haven't had the same level of equipment and stuff that other PWIs have. And I think that by our athletes going to our schools, that's going to bring eyeballs to them because they're going to watch them because one thing America loves is sports. And they're going to watch them, whether they're at USC or FAMU. If you the number one prospect and they looking forward to seeing you in the NBA, they're going to watch you on your journey. And if your March Madness happens to be you a school from an HBCU, they don't care. It's not about the school. Now it's about the player because they're thinking about how they can make money off of you. And they want to get eyes on you. And that money comes to the HBCUs now. Now they can get better gyms. Now they can get better, you know what I'm saying, football fields. Football fields won't have lumps and dumps in them and ant piles in the middle of the field. You won't have that kind of stuff. Then they will get better equipment, and now the HBCUs will be true contenders to these PWIs. That's what I see, and that's what makes me excited.
Well, let me tell you this though, like he going to TSU. TSU, I mean, like being from Florida, you know, I didn't really learn about a lot of out of state joint. But I went to Jodco though. I went to Jodco to finish my goddamn high school career. You know what I'm saying? But we went to TCU, but TSU, you know what I'm saying? Boy, there's some babies out there, boy. I'm telling you that.
I know that you did not conversation and take me all the way down this rabbit hole to get to some goals.
Hey, but I'm saying it was because I was in a predominantly white community. So anytime we went to Walmart or anything like that, it was all white people. So when they took us to go to the TSU games, Know what I'm saying? You see black people like that, and I'm all the way in Kentucky, so I'm so far away from home. Know what I'm saying? That only people I recognize is the people in the camp that I met. But boy, when you went out there, boy, you see these black people, man, like boy, you felt like you felt connected. You know? But them baby
I wish I didn't even know about, like, I heard the term HBCUs, but I never heard what the acronym stood for. I was grown before I figured out that it meant historically black.
I didn't know that at the time either, though. Blood Row, because we went to Tennessee Titans Stadium. So in Nashville, we went to the Titans Stadium. They were playing in the Titans Stadium. So I didn't correlate that it was an all black school. Well,
never did I. Never did I. And my guidance counselor ain't said shit about it. I would have made a bigger effort to go to college if I knew about HBCUs. There was nobody in my world to teach me about HBCUs. And I think people assumed, because I had people all around me that attended HBCUs, but they never talked about it's an all black college. They never talked about, I thought Drumline was merely a fictional movie that could never happen. Meanwhile, it's happening all over the country.
Yeah, that was up though. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of my dogs, they went to Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman was the only. Well, I ain't gonna say the only, but that's pretty much what everybody went to Bethune-Cookman. You know what I'm saying?
But even with fam, I knew about the Marching 100, but I thought that white school just had a black band. I didn't know the whole school was black. Like
I didn't know black from white. Like I just thought college. You know what I'm saying?
And you ain't want to go?
No, not that I didn't want to go. I went to college. I went to college right out of, well, I ain't gonna say right out of high school. I went to college right out of job school. But when I was in schools, college wasn't. Only thing I was trying to go is to the Muck Mansion. You know what I'm saying? I graduated out there. Well, I didn't graduate, but I went to high school in the Muck. And the only thing I knew about was the Muck Mansion in Tallahassee.
What's the Muck Mansion?
Hey, boy, a millionaire. That was the trap up there. You feel me? And that was my goal to get to. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of like God took me out of that mindset and just put me into where I needed to be at and put my mind on track. You know what I'm saying? But the HBCU, I didn't understand about no HBCU there or whatever. I didn't know Tallahassee and fam was that close together and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know nigga was going to TCC up there, but I didn't.
A lot of people going to TCC.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I didn't even understand what's going on, but you know, I'm glad I
heard TCC to get into fam. Like it was easier allegedly. Yeah. You did your your 2 years at TCC. It's easy to get over to get into fam. We can't cry with spilled milk. We just got to figure out how to get these coins and be great in our way.
Hey, we didn't grow up in the motherfucking information technology that it is today. No, so we're still learning. You understand me? But the bad thing would be, I'll try to find another word for it, but the bad thing would be if we don't pass this knowledge down to the next generation.
Oh my God. I pray that my son attends a HBCU. I want him to go to HBCU so bad, just for the social experiment, just to be around your people, to see your people being great. Like to me, that's the most important part about college. You go to these HBCUs and you grow your adult friends, your friends that you're taking into your adulthood, and you may be going to school for engineering. Your homeboy might be going for pre-med. Your homegirl might be going for pharmacy that you meet at college. Now you have a circle of people around you and that you can take with you and need and use through life. And they could be a real deal friends. Everybody needs a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse. You know what I'm saying? You build the people that you carry with you through your life that can help make life easier. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, I know we like, you know what I'm saying, on that bitch a little bit, look. But like you understand me coming from down south in the environment that I grew up in, you know what I'm saying? Because I just had enough knowledge to make it out of high school. I made a decision when I got expelled from high school the second time. I made a decision to go to job school. You know what I'm saying? and I didn't know what that meant or what that stood for. But
Mm-hmm.
like because I made that decision, it changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
Mine
The course
too.
that my life was going. You feel me?
I
But
went to Job Corps too, but I went in Jacksonville and I had my high school diploma. I graduated and I had my high school diploma. But I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself after high school. I was just bullshitting, to be frank. And I ended up in a situation where I had to figure what I was going to do out with my life. And I seen the Job Corps commercial. Somebody told me about it, and they was like, "You can't go to Job Corps because you got a high school diploma." And I was like, "Oh dang." So I just called the people anyway to see, and they was like, "Yes, we would prefer you to have a diploma." And I was like, "Great." So I went and got my pharmacy tech license, and then that's how I started my independent, standing on my own 2 feet life, and to where I am today.
see, I
Job
didn't
Corps helped me get there because I showed Remington was trying to tax a bitch for that pharmacy class, but Job Corps gave it to you for the free, and they gave me an amazing
you was
opportunity.
you stayed out there too. You like stayed on campus.
Yep, I stayed on campus. It was a brand. I when I went, my campus was only a year old, and we had an externship with the pharmacy class. Had an externship with the Mayport Naval Base in Jacksonville. So I got to do my internship on a Navy base. They offered me an opportunity to stay and work, but I just didn't. I didn't like Jacksonville. I wasn't comfortable in Jacksonville. I didn't like it, and I didn't want to stay. So I
Well,
left.
let me elaborate on my Job Corps experience a little bit. I went to Job Corps for all the right reasons, but I'm not gonna lie. My fucking criminal enterprise expanded in Job Corps. Like I learned so much criminal shit in Job Corps. You understand me? Like I made a lot of money in that bit, and like I didn't understand. I didn't. When you got your clicks down here in Florida, we got clicks. But boy, in Jarko, they really game banging. I ain't really, know what I'm saying, felt game banging from TV. That's the far as my game banging experience went.
Yeah, because Florida not big on gangs like
Yeah, we
that.
got
Not
clicks.
like
You know what
California.
I'm saying? You rap your hood and shit like that. Niggas out
Mhm,
there game banging. Nigga raps
mhm.
folks, niggas Crips, Blood, GD. I'm like, these niggas like live and die by it. But I'm gonna tell you this, we all up there in Kentucky though. And what thing it is nigga, them Haitian niggas ran that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Little 8 out there, so nigga connected, like, but the Zoe Pound and all that shit, nigga well connected out there. You understand me? Then it was a nigga that was the nigga in Zoe Pound that was also Folk Nation. So it shit crazy though. But man, team one was Florida. Well, I ain't even gonna say Florida. It was Palm Beach, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Team one out there, my nigga. We ran that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Well,
but
your red cup is full.
now just reminiscing, my nigga, cause I met some real ass niggas from everywhere. You only think it's only real nigga from your hood. You understand me? But when the nigga get his shit, my nigga, when I got his shit up there, cause I fought a lot of job code. You know what I'm saying? But when you understand that you got real that nigga that, and I went up that bit dolo. I didn't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I got niggas that you go in with, they become your brothers. They call your OT brother, your orientation brothers. You know what I'm saying?
I know
And
we had it.
yeah, them niggas was my brother to today. I still fuck with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That shit been over 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But like them niggas ready to ride or die for me. You know what I'm saying? And we out here though. We out here. I don't know how the hell we get all the way.
Hey, listen, you said it with your chest and your red cup.
Hey,
And
man.
yes, let's keep it moving before you get somebody cased up.
Ain't nobody because I was the nigga. Who the fuck I'm gonna tell on? I was the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You was going in. You was a little excited about your reminiscing days. So don't go to Job Corps unless you have a head on your shoulders, you know what you're going for, and you're not gonna be swayed because it's a lot of temptation and there's a lot of shit to get into at Job Corps because that's your first time away from your parents for a lot of them and people from different walks of life, and I see people come in one way and leave another one on a daily basis. That's why I hurry up, did what I had to do, and I was out of there in 8 months. I did what I had to do, did the externship, got out of there, and collected that check at the end. I wasn't playing.
I did like a year though. But I got my high school diploma, and I did electricity. Even though I ain't never did shit electricity, but I left that.
Man, you should have took off with that.
I ain't never did shit electrician. You know what I'm saying? I jumped right in college. My auntie got me straight in college. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I like to talk to people. So, but it is what it is, though. Boy, we about 50 minutes in, boy. God damn.
And we can even talk about our little quick relationship topic for the night. It'll be quick because I don't think it's gonna be too far. We could go with this, hopefully. So, we got these cards because y'all, you know, most of our people like to hear us have these relationship debates, and they're called relationship debate cards. Tonight, let's talk. And the card that I chose for us to speak about tonight, the scenario says a woman musters up the courage to ask her crush on a date. He accepts, and when the check comes, he gives it to her. She's offended. Who is wrong? And explain. I'm gonna let you go first. You and your red cup.
Well, blood roll, like I'm gonna speak for both ends of the stick. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, if you got the courage to ask somebody on a date, you know, you're a bold nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna just say that. But to expand on that, but if you ask somebody out on a date and expect them to pay, you don't know what they financial situation. I wouldn't go into a situation to ask somebody out on a date unless I know I could pay for it. You understand? So if you ask your goddamn, know what I'm saying, your crush out on a date, you gotta pay that. You can't feel offended by that. Know what I'm saying? Like even though me as a man, if I agree to a date, I think I will pay anyway. Well, I ain't gonna say I'll think. If I agree to a date, I'm showing up to pay. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't necessarily expect her to pay because I would pay anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't agree to the date. But as the woman, if you feel offended by me not paying, you lost one. You lost the strike, so that'll be the last time we talk.
I have to say it's not often this happens, but I absolutely agree with you, bruh. I feel like if you're gonna be, if me as a woman ask a man out on a date, I'm asking him to come along with me somewhere. That means that I must going to pay for it. I can't ask him to come somewhere. I don't know what his budget is. What if I want to go to Ruth Chris and he was thinking Applebee's, and I say, come on a date, meet me at Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris might not be in his budget, but it's in mine. So if at least I felt like that's what I wanted to eat, then I should pay for it. If I ask him on a date, I don't ask him.
Would you make that offer without knowing that what his pocket looked like though?
Well, I don't ask men on dates, period. But if I was gonna do it, I expect to pay. And the reason why I should expect to pay is because of that scenario.
Okay, so if a female asks a dude on a date, do they also pick the spot or do they let the man pick the spot?
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, like because who gonna choose the spot? Because if I choose the spot, it's gonna be somewhere within my range, within my price range. But you choose the spot, then you gotta pay. Like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. I just feel like whoever asks to go on the date should pay for it. It should be prepared to pay for it. However, I do think that it would be the gentlemanly thing to do. And maybe if you were willing to go on a date with her, that means you probably already wanted to go on a date with her, but you maybe was shy or didn't have the courage to ask her. So if you do have the money to be able to afford it, when she asks you on a date and you show up, if you can't afford it, I think you should pay. I think that's a genuinely thing to do, but I don't think the woman should hold you to it because she asked you to come.
Well, Victor had me on date. I done went on date with chicks and
did you sit back and see if they was gonna pay?
Not saying that they gonna pay or not. I went because they had nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Not saying
well,
that
did you pay or they paid?
I don't think it's never been a date except in my marriage situation. You know, we paying out of our money. You know what I'm saying? But I've never been on a date that a female paid for me. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm thinking back far enough, but I don't think it's never been a situation that a female paid for me besides my marriage situation. Well, no, because I never. Other bit I don't take on a date. They might come to the hire cook or some shit like that. But I never been out on a date.
That is so problematic, but whatever.
What that?
How come other chicks gotta come eat at your house? Why they can't get a date? Like, I don't understand.
Because I ain't trying to be seen in public, man. I was cheating, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right. If I'm out here cheating, like, then you can come to the crib, like we can buy. But I ain't trying to
decline the date.
Date? You can date at the crib. I might be to my crib all the time, so we going on a date.
I think crib dates are for when you're in the relationship already.
No, hell no.
I don't think
first date to me. That's first date to me.
You being contradictive. We had a whole argument about representative shit a couple weeks ago, and you said a first date to you is Ruth Chris because you want to show your best self because you like Ruth Chris.
Somebody that I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? Somebody interested in me. Somebody that interested in me. Then you gotta come. Know what I'm saying? Like. But I'm gonna tell you blood raw though. Like beyond that shit, they're like, I would date a chick more into me than I am into her. You know what I'm saying? So she go have to show me like what like for me, why am I here? Why would I pursue you? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like me more than I like you. I don't think I'll pursue a chick that I like more than they like me. You know what I'm saying? So if you like me more than I like you, but you gotta be extra. You know what I'm saying? So if you more into me than I am into you, that means that like I'm trying to get in every damn thing that I want. Not even financially, not even sexually, but you gonna have to give me extra. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up.
Yes, I'm finna back out because I can see me going down a rabbit hole with you, and I'm not doing it tonight. We've let you go down enough rabbit holes tonight, and we're not going down not a single extra one.
I ain't even saying I'm drunk, but I'm saying like
I can see it in your eyes, friend. Your eyes telling your story tonight.
My eyes been like this anyway. One of my eyes bigger than the other anyway. This eye bigger. I mean, no, this eye little. And then the eye big, you know what I'm saying? That's how I live anyway.
I love you, friend, and I will not let you continue on this camera like this. So we gonna say to all our people, thank y'all for listening. Please, when y'all listen and watch us on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. We haven't been pushing that, but we would love it if you like, comment, and subscribe to our content. If you have ideas for content that we should do, hit us up. Red Cup Fridays podcast at gmail.com. Red Cup Podcast on Instagram. We love y'all. We thank y'all for messing with us. Excuse the language. Sometimes, you know, when real deep conversations happen, real deep language happen too. Other than that, keep your red cup full.
Holler at us. Know what I'm saying? Like what they say, like, love, and share.
What?
But no, what they be saying, the video, they be saying
live, laugh, and love. Laugh, live, and love.
Like,
Like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and share. Know what I'm saying?
Like, subscribe,
Fuck
comment,
with
and
us.
share.
We out here.
We out here. Peace.
All right.